Hey, 95 Fathoms here, and this is the hunt for my final gold DTQ member, which, as you can see on my layout, is Murkrow. Here on Route 7, specifically in gold version, is the optimal way to hunt it in Gen 2, at least in my opinion, since it's slightly rarer in silver and crystal on this route, a 30% encounter rate compared with gold's 35% encounter rate, and while you can do a 75% repel trick in crystal on Route 16, you get much slower encounters as a result. I'm hunting it in gold regardless because that's the game my DTQ is in, but I figured I'd mention it as an FYI for anyone who might want to hunt Gen 2 Murkrow. Anyway, so this is a pretty basic random encounter hunt, which, like Slugma, I'm not hunting in my actual DTQ file because Murkrow is locked to Kanto and I would like to actually use it in my playthrough and not just in the Kanto victory lap. But I will show off an encounter here. I will be using Pokemon March to speed up encounters during the hunt, but I just don't have it turned on right now. And there's a regular Rattata, and I will see you when something turns up shiny. Shiny Growlithe! What? What? Oh my god. Well, that's unexpected. And we're back. Shiny Growlithe after 4,070 encounters, which is honestly kind of insane because I had the one phase on this hunt that was, or sorry, on this quest that was like 22,000, and everything else has been under odds. I think everything else has been under like 5K. I've had such good shiny luck lately that I was sure that I was gonna go over odds on this phase. And what's interesting, ooh, I need to not do that. What's interesting is that, Growlithe has a 20% here, so it's actually relatively rare compared with the 35% Murkrow. The reason I stopped myself is because Growlithe knows Roar. 100% it knows Roar at this level, and in Gen 2 there is no way to stop Roar. There's nothing you can do. I will almost certainly outspeed it. I could Spore, False Swipe, throw an Ultra Ball, but if it wakes up like first turn or something and uses Roar, then it's gone. So I'm not taking any chances. I'm using a Master Ball. I need to get another one just in case I get another Growlithe, or if I get a Houndour, because that also gets Roar in this game. But there's no... The only ways to stop Roar would be through Taunt or like Suction Cups or something, and those don't exist in this game. So you have to use a Master Ball to stop Roar. Fortunately, it's easy enough to clone Master Balls, so it's not a huge deal, but yeah, there we go. Shiny Growlithe in Gen 2. I have to say, Growlithe has a great shiny. It's not amazing in Gen 2. So that wasn't my most desired phase on this route, but to be fair, there's not really... Houndour and Murkrow will be the only ones that I really want. We're just gonna keep it not nicknamed. I have been, as you would have seen in the reaction clip, I was using Sweet Scent because I've been multi-hunting, and I just ended up feeling like it was just actually easier, even with the bike making it faster to get into encounters than it was for like my first hunt of this quest. I just found it was easier to coordinate between just like hitting Sweet Scent and letting the animation play out and everything like that. I mean, not that there's much animation in this game, but okay, so it is in my party. Oh, it has a old item. What's the percentage chance of that? Okay, it's a 25% of a burnt berry. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. Let's switch it up to the front. And we're gonna status guess okay, and there it is. It is okay. it is okay. Let me show it off in a battle really quickly, and then I guess I'll get back to hunting. Funny thing is, I was gonna hit half odds on this tonight, and then put a pause and try to get some progress done on some other hunts. I have been hunting another hunt alongside this, but I got a couple of hunts I'm trying to juggle right now. Some that like work better with multitasking than others, so I'm trying to like balance it out, doing some of the more casual ones. So I was gonna stop at like half odds, so kind of crazy, because like 30 encounters before I was gonna stop, because I'd probably round it off to 4100. But yeah, there's Shiny Growlithe in Gen 2. And there it is, there's Roar. So that is Shiny Growlithe number 2 at 7,778 encounters for Murkrow, Phase 2. Not thrilled about finding another one of these. I guess it means I can keep one as Growlithe and one as Arcanine now, but it was not my aim, for sure. But I did also find full odds Shiny Burmy from Eggs in Gen 5 today, so honestly kind of insane that I'm finding a second shiny today at all, because just finding that one was crazy. I'm trying to look up the percentage that it is. Is it really? Growlithe is a 20% here. That's insane. Murkrow's at 35%. Alright, well, anyway. Oh, that's right. Oh, I almost screwed that up. Yeah, Growlithe has Roar. I did dupe more Master Balls, so we're all good. So, but that's what we gotta do, because it has Roar. I almost forgot about that. Wouldn't have been the end of the world, because I already have one on this very game, in fact. But yeah, I don't remember if the other one is male or female. Not that there's, like, Growlithe doesn't have gender differences in any generation, and certainly wouldn't have them this early on. Well, phase 2 out of the way. Another under odds shiny. I was really thinking this phase was gonna go over odds. Oh, I never even nicknamed my other one. I forgot I never nicknamed it. We're gonna guess status okay. It is indeed status okay. I don't know that there's a whole lot to say. I guess I'll throw it out into battle, but yeah, pretty much just gonna be right back to it. Gonna just start on phase 3. I was hoping I'd get Murkrow this phase, but there's Murkrow. Statistically speaking, I should be getting it next phase, because 35% is a 1 in 3. But, yeah, I'll see you in phase 3. Charles might not. Charles might die here, but I will see you there one way or another. Okay. Oh! Shiny Growlithe. Oh my god. Why? These are at 20%. Why did I get a third Shiny Growlithe? Oh, and that capture card's audio is not working today, so we don't even get the audio on it. Growlithe number 3 after 7,580 encounters. I thought for sure this was going to be a phase that finally went over odds, so I'd at least feel a little bit better about evening my luck out, and that I might get something that isn't a Growlithe when it's 20%. I mean, Rattata and Raticate are... Rattata, I think, at least is more common, and honestly, I think Rattata has a great shiny. I'm not crazy about Raticates, and I've got like 5 of them in Gen 5, and by 5 I mean 2 or 3. I can't actually remember how many of them I got in Gen 5. I should remember that because it wasn't that long ago. But Rattata is 30 and Murkrow is 35. It is the most common thing here. I did not think it would take... I don't want to say 4 phases because it could take more than that at this point. I am probably due to get a Rattata at this point. But whatever, here we are. So I guess we have to use Master Ball on this. Gotta use another Master Ball. Thank God for duping them, because if I had to like play through a game file to get a Master Ball for every one of these stupid Growlithe, I would be really mad at this point. I really don't have much to do here. I don't think I'm gonna show it off. We're gonna nickname him Buddy, even though he doesn't really feel like a buddy. He feels like an enemy. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I guess it's in my party. If I had to retrieve it from the box, I probably wouldn't show it off, but yeah, I'll switch it up front and I'll show it off in battle really quickly, and then I'll be done. Because you've already seen 2 of these. If I get another one, probably not even gonna bother showing that one off. I may have even said that in the last video, but last part of this video rather, but it's been a while since I got the last shiny on this, and I was really... Kind of sucks to phase on a hunt that sort of like the encounters are a little bit slower, which they are in this case because I'm only double hunting. And you're building up the encounters, then you phase, and then it's like up back to 0. I was like almost at odds, feeling good about the numbers I had worked up, and now we're back to 0. But that's just the way it goes sometimes, I guess. So yeah, I mean, hopefully Murkrow next phase, it really shouldn't take that many phases to get. But it's taken a while for now. I got pretty good phase luck on Slugma and Quillfish by getting them first phase, and I got them like back-to-back days. So I can't complain too much. But anyway, yeah, I'll stop rambling here and move on to phase 4.
Shiny Growlithe? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I watched that thing come across the screen and just... Oh, alright. At least it's on the other game now, so I guess this game is not overdue for a shiny anymore. And that also means it's on the working capture cards, at least we got audio.
Alright, Shiny Growlithe, number 4, right? This is number 4? Am I wrong? I can't even remember how many that... Yes, it's definitely number 4. It's definitely number 4, because last phase was over odds for... that would have been odds for Murkrow. Yep. So this is number 4. Oh, that's right. I have to waste another Master Ball on this loser. Alright. I mean, I say waste, I'm just going to duplicate it again, but that's annoying, because I have to duplicate it. But, alright. It's a 20%. Like, it's a 20%. To get one of the rarest things on this route, of course not the rarest, that would be Houndour, which I would love to get. To get one of the rarest things on the route 4 times in a row is bonkers. You know, I think I thought of this nickname last time. I'm gonna name him Bandit. Despite my anger at finding a 4th shiny Growlithe, I'm gonna name him Bandit, which was the name of one of my old dogs. So we're gonna celebrate his memory with this shiny Growlithe. Make me like it a little bit more. Oh, I should say, this was after 6,970 encounters, so we still haven't gone over odds again on this quest. I've gotten the one, like, 22,000 phase for Bellsprout while hunting for Rooper and Mareep. That's the only time I've gone over odds on this quest. I keep, like, working up my numbers, and I'm like, alright, let's go over odds again. Let's do it. Just get it over with. And nope, but we'll see what happens in phase 5. Who knows?
Oh my god! Shiny Houndour? What? What? Oh my god! Oh my... Oh my god, okay.
Okay, so after 11,876 encounters on phase 5 for Murkrow, shiny Houndour, which is a 5% encounter. It's really funny because throughout this hunt, I kept looking at the Houndours, getting like double Houndours, being like, man, it would be so funny if I got the shiny 5%, and like if I managed to get the shiny 5% after 4 20% Growlithes before just getting the 35% Murkrow, and like, it's just been a joke in the back of my mind. I did not in a million years imagine I would actually get shiny Houndour. It can't be Repel Tricked either. I don't know if it's different in Crystal, but in Gold Silver, it's like the lowest level. So a Repel Trick for it, there's no Repel Trick for it. You can't do anything. So it's always a 5%. So what a crazy find. Houndour is, especially in Gen 2, I think Houndour is a great shiny. I have to say, I've gotten a little bit tired of this hunt. I'm a little bit ready to get Murkrow, but I was owed an over odds phase. This is only the second time on this entire quest I've gone over odds, and I've had so much good luck this year. I'm honestly surprised this phase is ending as early as it is. But holy cow, this is a really nice surprise. I do have to Master Ball it because just like Growlithe, Houndour has Roar. Also, I will say, there was probably a little bit of a pause in the recording. I don't know how long. Between, I don't know if I did one encounter before this or not. I mean, I'll show it, but I'll probably speed it up. I've had a very long week. I've been up for a long time today, and I'm very tired, so I was dozing off a little bit. It's Friday night. What better to do on a Friday night than shiny hunt and fall asleep in your desk chair? But we have a shiny Houndour, so honestly, you know, It's all worth it. Now I'm wishing I hadn't used the name Bandit for the Growlithe, because I'd much rather give the nickname to Houndour. But I'm, I don't know what to nickname it. And to be frank, I'm a little bit... I really would like to save this game. I've had some weird... With this system, I've had some weird glitchiness, and it's only when I, like, touch the system in the wrong way, but it's been very weird when it's happened. So it occurred to me, as long as I was taking to set up and get switched over to the second screen, I was like, really hope it doesn't freeze up or something in the middle of doing that. Oh, you may notice I changed the nickname on my Smeargle, because I was like, what's a synonym for crow? It's a black bird. And then I was like, well, maybe it's bad luck to have Blackbird as the name for one of my lead Pokemon, when what I want is the purple version of the bird. So I changed that, but I still didn't get that. Instead, I got the blue dog. Obviously, no nature guesses, but wow. I mean, what a cool shiny. What a crazy shiny. Anyway, let's just show this off in battle really quickly, and then I'll get on the next phase. But again, I would kind of like this hunt to end, because I've phased way too many times for a 35% at this point. Not way too many times, but I've had some weirdly stupid phase luck lately. But this, wow, that looks cool. This is a very welcome shiny to get. This is, wow. Shiny Rattata. Alright. Okay, I apologize if that reaction was underwhelming. After we're on phase 6 here, and my energy to react to something that isn't Murkrow is relatively limited. Well, anyway. Shiny Rattata. I do kind of hate to not be excited about this, because Rattata actually is a great shiny. Like, you know, it's a Rattata, but I love Rattata's shiny. It looks really cool in this gen. It's more of a sort of a goldish tinted color in later gens, but it's kind of silver in Gen 2. So I mean, I love this shiny. I've been grinding out encounters on this phase, really hoping to get this. Safari Week is coming up, so there's that. But also, I have some stuff coming up. It's just, I'm probably not gonna be able to hunt this for a little bit. So I was just like really hoping I could like just grind out encounters and maybe get Murkrow and round this out. But no, that is apparently not going to happen. I actually do have a nickname for this Rattata, and it's very funny, because literally just this morning I was looking back at a conversation with one of my friends who said that she had been playing a Pokemon game and nicknamed Raticate after me. And I mean, she was like, I hope you're not offended by that. I think Raticate is cool, even if I don't really want a shiny one of it. But anyway, I saw that, and, you know, it's nice for somebody to nickname a Pokemon after you. And so I was like, oh, you know what? When I was getting, like, 3 shiny Raticate in Gen 5, I should have in turn named one of those after her. That would have been nice. And this is a female Rattata, so, you know, it's a perfect candidate. There's Alice. And we'll go and show her off in battle. My next hunt is also going to be pretty phase heavy, so that's unfortunate. But there's Alice. I'm hoping next phase is going to be Murkrow, but at this point, who knows? And I would be surprised. Oh, I don't think I even said this is after 4,804 encounters. At some point, I should say that a little bit earlier on in the reaction. Yeah, so this was only a little over half odds. Well, not a little, but it's over, just, you know, not too far over half odds. So it was a fast hunt. But, you know, I just want the Murkrow. So, you know, we'll see, but it's probably going to be a while before I can hunt this again, so we'll see when that happens. But either way, I'll see you in the next phase. Shiny Murkrow! Oh my god, I was in the middle of taking a drink. Oh my god. I hope that water bottle put down wasn't so loud. Oh my god. My audio on this capture card is still not working, but oh my god, this is the same day as the Rattata. Oh my god, okay, alright. Shiny Murkrow, finally, phase 7 after 1,426 encounters. Crazy under odds, which, I mean, this hunt wasn't super lucky. A lot of the other hunts on this DTQ were, so I'm a little surprised, but also I was like, oh my god. I got Rattata earlier today. I was grinding out more encounters to get, like, I figured, like, maybe I can get up to 2K, and there was, like, a little thing in the back of my mind, like, maybe I could get Murkrow before the end of the day. But probably not, but I'll get my numbers up, and then this hunt is going to be on hold for, like, I don't know, however long. But that doesn't have to happen, because I finally found it. I finally found it. Oh my god, I am so relieved. This hunt just has been going on for, like, ever. And it's the encounters aren't that fast in Gen 2, and I'm only dual hunting it, which isn't that, you know, there are some people who are only single hunting everything, but I'm usually doing more than that. Yeah, so I started this hunt on January 31st of this year. I have been doing this pretty much in the background of almost all of my hunts since then. I'm trying to think if there's, I mean, there have been a couple I haven't really been able to multitask with it on, but if I've been able to multitask, I've been working on this one on the side. It is May 19th. May 19th. It has been a long time of going for this shiny, and again, it was a 35%. It was the most common thing in this area. I really didn't think it was going to take that long. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? I know I checked this before I started this hunt, but let me double check and make sure it doesn't have Whirlwind or something. Okay, no, it doesn't have Whirlwind. I mean, we're good anyway, but I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, it has Haze, Pursuit, and Peck. So I'm good to false swipe it too. Just like, oh my god, I'm so happy to get this. I can't complain too much. I had ridiculous luck on so many of the quests, so many of the hunts in this quest. Slugma and Quillfish both coming first phase. Wooper was Mareep was first phase after getting Wooper, which was funny because Mareep was at 20%. It took more phases to get like the 35% Wooper than it took to get the 20% Mareep. So it's just a lot of crazy luck, and I had two hunts on this entire quest that went over odds. It was the like 22k for a Bellsprout phasing for Wooper and Mareep, and then the 11k Houndour, which PS, that was crazy. I have to say, as much as I'm annoyed by the 4 Growlithe, I am real excited that I got the 5% Houndour here, especially because it can't be repel tricked within gold and silver. I think there is a repel trick in crystal, but in gold and silver can't be repel tricked. So yeah, that I'm excited about. Those 4 Growlithe are sure gonna sit in my box forever. Dang, this thing does not want to be caught. Didn't want to show up either. Yeah, I don't want to complain too much, but this hunt has felt like it's dragged. Statistically speaking, yes, I'm over double odds for phases, but none of the phases were exceptionally long. So, I'm not going to be a baby about it, but I'm just saying, like, I have been so ready to get this Crow. And I am so happy to get it. I don't know what to nickname this. I really should by now. This always seems to happen. I feel like I might have had a nickname in mind at some point, but I don't remember what it was. And so we're just going to think about it. We're going to save. We are going to save. But there is going to be one more hunt that is a part of this quest, even if it's not going on my team. And I will explain further in the intro for that shiny, which it's going to be a while before I start that hunt. But I'm going to be hunting for Sneasel. There's a huge backstory behind why I'm hunting for Sneasel. But I will leave it at that for now, and you can find out in the next video why I'm going for it. But in terms of the actual team, there is my shiny Murkrow that finishes off this team. I'm happy to get this. Very happy to get this. I think Murkrow looks really cool in this generation with like the purple combined with like the black shadow. I think that looks really cool. And I love Murkrow. If you've watched like any of my videos, you'll know this. I've shiny hunted like 4 different Murkrow now. I got it in, let's see. I got it in Gen 3 Fire Red. I got it in Coliseum. I got it in Brilliant Diamond. I think that's all I've gotten it in. Well, now I've gotten it in Gen 2, so yeah, now it's 4. I think those are the only Murkrow I've gotten, but I'm at a point where I'm preparing to probably get it in every single generation at some point. But I'm not doing an official generation quest or anything. I mean, I won't get it in Gen 1. I don't really have any interest in doing the glitch Gen 1 hunts, but anyway, I am babbling, and as I said, this video is probably already going to end up being long enough, even with me cutting down some footage, but oh, I'm glad to leave this route. Even though this route, actually, I love the music on this route. This is one of my favorite Gen 1 songs, and it's a Gen 2 song, but it's a remix of a Gen 1 song, so it's one of my favorites. But I'm glad to get away from this route, glad to change things up, and I guess I'll see you again around Mount Silver to hunt for Sneasel. But for now, I am done with the official part of the team for my Gold Dream Team quest. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed all of these phases. I hope my exhaustion with this hunt wasn't too annoying to watch by the end of it. But yeah, God, the other thing is back in late February when I got my shiny Metapod as a part of my Moth/Butterfly team quest, that was the last time I really feel like I got a target. So this is my first target. I just realized that because I was about to wrap up this video and I was like, wait, I don't remember the last time I like actually recorded myself wrapping up a video because I haven't been wrapping it up. But here we are. So I'm here to say best of luck on all your hunts and take care.
To get underway, a hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has just started. They're eyeing each other warily. To get underway, a hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has just started. They're eyeing each other warily.